Oh,
Chapter 6, Temple of the Sun. That's where we're going. Okay. We are straying from the path, not on purpose. And there they go, they're running. When can I run again like a normal dog? Here? Tell me it's here. Okay. Ooh, it's windy. There they are. Right in front of them is a patch where I think I can run like a normal dog. Let's go! Fast as we can get there through the snow. Oh, this must be cold. So very cold. I'm in a skirt right now. Like, it's nice and warm where I am. Our little friend is very quiet. Our little orb friend. Alright, let's see this memory. Maybe I'm not the puppy. Maybe the puppy died, because I don't know that she would sit so far away from it.
For her, weren't you? For Wayla.
Yeah.
You wanted revolution, but she didn't. She wanted them to understand. That's what you were doing now. Trying to lead them to understand. By showing them the past.
Oh, Dad's gonna be around this corner? Oh, he's sitting and grieving too. Is he grieving you? Is he grieving Kalani? Or excuse me, Wayla? Because if she was that important to you, you'd think he'd know, right? Is he grieving because now he knows the evil that his empire is wrought?
That dagger. I remember that emblem. But that must mean...
Oh, this is shaky. Sorry about that, guys. There's nothing I can do. You're a Tavo.
I'm your father. I'm the one who ordered your home to be burned down. The one who killed the woman you loved. Wait. Wolf! I'm sorry! Please! Where are you?
Interesting. He ran away when it was clear that we'd done a horrific act of vandalism. And then he wants to make up when he's the one who realizes that he did a horrific act of terror on a person.
I didn't know, I swear. I'm a terrible person. No, I don't deserve your forgiveness.
Is that what gets you into the City of Light? Wait a second. My spirit mark is gone. Oh, here's the puppy. Oh, I love it when trees do this. This is absolutely what they do when you get high up and they bend over and they grow this way. I love that. I love that. There's an artist that does trees that do that. He makes little statues of trees that do that sit on your desk. And I didn't buy them and I really wanted to. I realize nobody cares because we're focused on Atevo and Kalani and the relationship that they have, but I care. Okay, this feels like a thing that you don't find on top of a mountain. And it also feels like if I'm really careful, I will accidentally run off of it. Oh boy. Oh, this gets narrow. Okay, let's not run. Let's just walk over this. This is a spiritual bridge. This does not actually exist. There is no way. Not on the top of a mountain. Wind, rain, snow, breaking. Those things. So are we looking for Atevo's spirit now? We're gonna try to apologize? To let him know it's okay? To accept his apology? What could we do here? So she's still carrying the puppy, which I think is our dog here. Our wolf. He's right behind her, isn't he? Oh god, right behind her. Brosif, if you kill your daughter, you do not get to be in the City of Light. Don't you oh, don't you hurt the puppy either. Don't play this game. Oh. Not cool. Straight not cool. You're a dick. Oh, do not hurt your daughter. Do not. You will regret your decisions. Oh no.
Just come with me already! What are you trying to prove? You've lost! Accept it!
I don't accept anything! It's your fault! All of it!
Okay.
Kalani, stop!
Are you too afraid to open your eyes for once?
Stop!
Blindly following orders. Look around you!
Kalani, stop it!
Bro!
Kalani!
Do not shove people in an argument. That is abuse. Do not do that. Oh god. It wasn't okay when she did it to him or in the other direction. Oh god. Bro, you may have just killed your daughter.
What did you make me do?
Nope. Nope. That's why you're not in the City of Light right now, is the lack of responsibility for your behavior. What did you make me do? No, what did you do? In his case, what did I do? She did not make you kill her. She did not make you burn down her village. She did not make you beat her people. You did that. And you did that here, in what I imagine is a holy place for your people. Bad timing. She didn't fall very far. She must have fallen badly then. Oh man. Sorry I'm not saying anything. This is just kind of somber. Oof. Oh. The puppy's not gonna understand. Don't even. Realizing that you may not be the good guy? I can't imagine that kind of grief. I hope I never, ever, ever experience anything like that. Oh man. That dog is trusting. Holy crap. I was about to say, did you just leave your daughter's body there? Because not okay. But no. Okay, so he built a sledge so he could take her back. Holy shit.
I killed you. Wolf. I don't know what to say.
I don't think there's a way to talk yourself out of this one. I'm sorry isn't quite big enough, is it? I will sniff that mushroom. Thank you. Spores in the nose. Oh wow, the light's beautiful. Looks like an eyeball. And now it looks like the rock is moving, which I don't love. Birds! An eagle. Man, a beautiful eagle. Wow. Unless that's a vulture. Is that a vulture? I think that's a vulture. I was wrong. Hello, Mr. Vulture. Can I become you for a minute? Whew. That float time. Damn. Large birds of prey have amazing control over their wings, and they can basically just hover in one spot, just with their wings out.
I hope you can forgive me, Kalani. I would understand if you just leave me here. I don't deserve the City of Light. I don't deserve you.
Trying to get a good look at that vulture, and instead I'm just wibbling around like an idiot. Man, that sun goes down fast. We're gonna watch the sky darken. The music is getting a little more hopeful, which is interesting. This may be copyrighted music. We'll see. This bird hasn't flapped once. Ah, I love this. The vibe is exactly right for what we're going through. So, whole story. Emperor taxed his people into poverty. People got ticked off about it, justifiably, and started to rebel. He responded with more taxes, beating them, more starvation, etc., while throwing grand parties. And the main character was the leader of the rebellion, and her dad was one of the Emperor's soldiers. And that resulted in dad killing daughter, trying to hold her accountable for what she'd done and the damage that she'd done, which was severe, like, let's be real. But when you're the match that lights the tinderbox, when that tinderbox was set up by the decisions of a selfish emperor, I don't know that you can hold the match accountable for that. There will always be a person that is the one that sets the flame in that situation. And they aren't inherently bad people.
That looks like a whisper stone.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Can I turn into a wolf? I can. Let's see what happens. Oh, he brought his daughter out here. And the stone was on its side. He wanted her to be remembered. He wanted her to go to the City of Light. Because he loved her. Oh, and he's going to erect the stone. And carve her name into it so she's not forgotten. Oh, is he creating the raft for her? He is. Oh. He cares. Saying goodbye. Probably saying I'm sorry to some degree. And it was his body that was found clutching her nameplate at the beginning. Oh! No, that's his nameplate that he's dropping. So he's
I
rejecting
remember
himself.
now. I gave you a funeral here. I know you didn't believe in the ritual, Kalani, but this meant a lot to me. Kalani, I finally realized what you were trying to tell me with all this. Why you brought me here. I was wrong about it all. I've always been. It was never you who needed guidance to the City of Light, was it?
It was him.
It was me. I'm the Lost Ember.
It's the difference between following rules and following the spirit of the rules. Following orders versus doing what's right.
Means? That's the City of Light.
Oh, tell me that he gets to go in. Tell me that he's learned his lesson and he's forgiven.
Am I invited in?
Well, let's find out. I would love for him to be invited in. I would love for his daughter to open the door for him and forgive him. Just what I'm gonna guess is gonna happen, so let's go find out.
Come on.
Chapter 7, The City of Light. And we are running at this with all joy in our hearts. Oh, look how beautiful this is. It's so simple. The reflections, the city, the stars. And you can see the red wall that he hasn't been able to get through. It's all cracked and shattered. My guess is it'll go down right in front of the door and we'll have to jump through it. To let him in. Are we getting any closer to the city? Here we go. Let's run straight at the door here. Ooh, we are getting closer. You can see when I change direction, the whole city moves a lot more. Wow! Statues are gigantic. Yep, you can see the red cracked wall. I can see it just inside the door. Hopefully you guys can too. Hopefully the screen's big enough. I'm glad that he got the opportunity to learn, to see through someone else's perspective. It seems like his greatest crime here was A, murder, but B, never seeing outside of his own viewpoint. He was always seeing just what he could see and ignoring anybody else's sense of reality. Let's let him in.
No, no!
Oh, no.
What just happened?
Oh. Oh, that felt so good. That doesn't feel good anymore.
I don't understand. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe there isn't even such a thing. Maybe this whole idea... who even needs it anyway?
Who needs an afterlife and...
This is one thing I learned. It's that you and me, Wolf. That's really all I needed. What? Kalani? But
Who needs closure? She gifted him his full form again.
Wolf.
Aww. It's weird in this moment that he has so much affection for the wolf and not for his kid. Like, I get that they've got a complicated relationship, but... it's weird that this is where his affection is going in this moment. If you get it, more why this is appropriate than him appreciating Kalani and restoring relationship with her, please put that in the comments, because I don't.
Thank you.
And the wolf's all alone? After being with her up a mountain, chasing down her dead body, braving her dad, then, like, carrying her dad's soul through to the afterlife? He's gonna be all alone? His parents were murdered too. Oh, beautiful. This is the symbol we've been seeing with the pyramid and the circle around it. Gosh, this is a pretty game. I think that was probably the end of it. What do you think? About to see some credits? Yeah. So that final scene where he's paying attention to the wolf. You know, his daughter's just appeared before him, and he has an opportunity to repair as much of that relationship as possible, but instead he says, you know, Wolf, you were the only one I needed, and he, like, hugs the wolf. I think this could be one of two things. First, the overall narrative of the game is that the belief that certain people are better than other people, and that people are better than, like, people as a whole are better than nature as a whole, and that people can ignore their interaction with nature is bad. Like, they have have an effect on nature, and nature needs to be protected and appreciated for what it is, and shouldn't just be destroyed. That's one of the overall narratives. So I wonder if his statement of, you were all I needed, at an animal, as opposed to at a human, was him kind of reconciling that animals do matter. Kind of going against the belief he mentioned earlier in the game of like, oh yeah, this is how it works. You got gods, you got people, you got animals at the bottom. And so I wonder if that was that part of that narrative, or if it had to do with saying goodbye to the wolf. Like, now that I have achieved what I needed to achieve. I'm actually covering some of the names here. I'll step to the side. Sorry, everybody up there. But now that I've achieved what I wanted to achieve, I need to say goodbye to you. I need to acknowledge everything that you've done for me and with me, and say goodbye in this moment. I wonder if it was one of those two. If you feel that you do know, or you've seen something where the developers have commented like, this is what we were trying to do, please throw that, either a link to that in below, or tell me what you think you know. It'd be very interesting on other people's takes on that. Overall, this game was absolutely beautiful. The graphics were fantastic. The color palette was intoxicating. The animals were so much fun. I'm so glad I got to be so many different things. I enjoyed the turtle. I loved the sloth. I didn't get to be a sloth for very long, but man, that was cool. I missed a couple of the legendaries. I'm sure I missed a million and one like little collectible things, but I did notice like collectibles are wonderful when they are story driven or story motivated in some way. Like Horizon does that really well. But when it's just collecting for the sake of having something complicated to run around and look for, I don't love that as much. So I'm okay with giving up the final collectibles run this particular time. I feel like that was okay. Oh, and I thought the story was really nice. I think you were supposed to spend the whole game thinking that the Lost Ember was the Emperor. But we never saw the Emperor die. And to be honest, we never saw the dad die either, but we know that he did because we saw his dead body at the very beginning. I'm grateful that our heroine was complicated. She wasn't perfect. You get the vibe that she was spicy and aggressive, and she wasn't I'll say it this way. A lot of times we have two narratives for women that we find redeeming. One is the hypersexualized woman that is just a sexual pretty foil for your male lead in some way. And she's valuable because she's attractive. She normally doesn't have a use beyond that, but if she does, it's one that is cool but does not take away from the main character's main use. Or we have the other version, and this is the version you find a lot in like country music, for example, where it's this angel of patience and love and forgiveness and sweetness and kindness, and that's the Western narrative for a woman that we find more redemptive. That's the kind of woman that all women are told they should grow up to be. And I find that complicated because I know many women, and many of them are incredible, and all of them, actually I take that back, pretty much all of them are incredible. They've been through all kinds of things. They express themselves in all kinds of different ways. But the idea that they are exclusively kind and patient and thoughtful is just not true. Some of them are outright aggressive and a little bit mean and a little bit snide, and they still deserve love, and they have still found love and partners and things like that. And so I appreciate that our heroine did bad things, but she was still redeemable like the game held her up as redeemable and good. She made it into the no response necessary. Sorry, those are funny. She made it into the City of Light, even though she led a revolution that probably resulted in deaths. You can't have that much fire in a city and not have someone die. So I appreciate that she was complicated. I appreciate that the villain in this story is her dad, who followed the rules. He did what he was supposed to do according to the rules, but he caused so much damage and so much harm that that's what actually he didn't question the orders that were given to him, and that's what caused him to be excluded from the City of Light. And I find that compelling. I find that more valuable than other stories. Man, there are a ton of people who gave to this. Was this an indie project that was like backed by just everybody and their brother? I noticed that their song does not carry all the way through this. I've been talking on my own with nothing in the background for a while. I don't know. I'd be interested to see. This had the same kind of vibe as Flower, so I wonder if Moon Eye made Flower as well. I can't remember off the top of my head. You probably know, or you can Google it if you're watching this. But some of the sweeping scenery and the use of wind and how the physics worked for turning and things like that reminded me a lot of Flower. And I appreciated how beautiful this game was just for the sake of being beautiful. It was very nice. And the animals were just so much fun. Are you going to take me back to the main screen? Did I unlock anything special? There we go. And that's how we start everything. So I want to thank you guys for watching this episode of Lost Ember. This is going to be the end of this particular series. I'm going to pick up a different game. If you have suggestions or things you want me to play, please, for the love of all things, put it in the comments below. Otherwise, I'm just going to grab something, and I would rather play a game you guys actually want me to play or would like to see me play. So please, let me know. If you don't care, still throw something in there that you'd like to see me play. If you're going to watch this no matter what I play, still tell me what you're interested in. Any feedback is better than no feedback, so let me know, and I will see you guys in the next episode of any of the Dead Funny like shows that we have. Probably a Dead Funny University. Maybe the next episode of gameplay. We'll see. But we hope you guys have a great week. Bye, friends.